All right, in this video we're going to look at if-else's in Python. So in a previous video we talked about if statements, but in this video we mentioned that there is an option to do an else statement later on, and so we're going to look at that right now. So let's say you were creating a password generator again. So we're going to create a variable called password, and we're just going to look for text, so I don't need to put integer or anything like that. It's going to say please enter your password. And this is the way a lot of programs work. Now these would be accessing like databases and things like that to look at what the password is, but this is essentially how this works. So when we're gonna have this variable called password, it's gonna be assigned the value of whatever's entered here. And then what we're gonna do is make an if statement. And we're gonna say that if password is, let's say it's blue. We'll just really poor password, but let's just say that we did that. If the password is blue, we're going to say that that is correct. Highly recommend that you do not use a password that's just blue. That would be hacked probably relatively quickly. Okay, but it would say correct. And then after that, we don't need anything else in this one, but we are going to add an else. Now the way the else works, we don't have to put anything after that. We don't have to put any sort of condition that says that this is going to enter the else. It's kind of like a catch-all. So not correct. Okay. So this is basically a catch-all right here. If the password happens to be this, it'll say correct. Anything else that we enter is going to say not correct. So let's just go ahead and run this for a second. So let's just say we do red. Not correct. Let's run it again. Type in blue. Correct. All right, let's say we're going to run it again and do orange. All right, not correct. Now you could do this for a lot of different things. You could do it for integers as well. Let's just say we're going to change it to an integer. We're going to say, please enter a number. Okay, and now the thing you got to do with this obviously is you want to make sure that you just get rid of your quotation marks in here. Otherwise it will see that as text and you don't want to do that. Okay, so if password is 5, we're going to say correct, or not password. Well, we're going to leave it as password there, it's fine. And then print correct, otherwise not correct. So if we did that, we type in 5, it's correct. Anything else just won't work. Okay. So this is how if-else's work. In a later video, we're going to talk about if-else-ifs. And those are really, really helpful. Those will give you a couple different options and really useful in coding. But this is how you do an if-else. Really make sure you watch the colons here at the end. Else has a colon as well, but notice that there's no statement after this. You just have the if, and then you have the else. Okay? And Python automatically connects those together because they're right there. Okay? All right, hopefully that helped you. Good luck.